Well. Welcome to Supreme Total Fitness Coaching Show. I am your coach, Bishop Don Jenkins, where our motto is we are being intentional about getting better and being intentional about moving forward. Happy Thursday to each and every one of you. Happy November. The holidays are coming. Couple of weeks it'll begin, and we're almost at the end of the year. So time is moving. Time is moving. Time is moving. So I just wanted to come here this evening and just have a little chit chat conversation about being healthy. Being healthy. Supreme Total Fitness Coaching Show. We are a holistic coaching where we focus on the spirit, the body, and the soul. And our ultimate goal is that you transform your life from the inside out, that you become spiritually healthy and spiritually fit. It's a journey, it's a process, but you grow from the inside out, spiritually stronger to deal with the changes of life. And life is full of a lot of changes. So we want you to be spiritually healthy and spiritually fit, but we also want you to be mentally healthy, mentally fit. The scripture says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So we want you to think better, think healthier. We want you to be emotionally healthy, emotionally fit. And we want you to be physically healthy and physically fit. So as a coach, I focus on the whole you because they all go together, the spirit, body, and soul. But some of y'all want to focus on spiritual coaching. So if that's all you want to focus on, I'm good with that. The Bible says iron sharpens iron. So we sharpen each other in this daily walk. Some of y'all want to just focus on the fitness aspect. And that's fine too. I've been in the health and fitness and wellness business for over 30 years. So then we'll give you some tips and some pointers and we'll focus on becoming healthier and fitter from the physical standpoint. I'm also a motivational coach. So we all need motivation, whether it's spiritual motivation, physical motivation, mentally, emotional motivation. Your children, your family needs motivation. So if you're looking for a coach, you can contact me at coachdonj@gmail.com, coachdonj@gmail.com. Today, as we get ready to go into the holiday season, I want to talk about getting healthy or getting healthier. To focus on finishing the year more focused as we get ready to go into the holiday seasons and come out of the holiday season. We want to become more healthier. And so we're going to talk about getting healthy today, getting healthy, and being healthy. Only makes us better, feel better, look better, do better, more energy, less stress, more productive, more focused. So we're just going to have a chat, conversation about getting healthy or getting healthier. So that means all of us, me too, included. So if we're going to get healthy or become healthier, the first thing that has to happen is that we got to get started. There's no better time than now. As you know, I always say, if not now, then when? Everything happens in the now, you know. So if you're serious about taking care of you and yourself and becoming more healthier or getting on track to get healthy, there's no better time than right now. Right now. Right now. Talking about it, thinking about it, hoping, wishing can't help you. Getting started is the beginning stages of moving in that direction of getting healthy. You got to get started. You got to get started. You got to get started. And tomorrow's not promised. And all we have is now, today. And this is probably, now me being in the health and fitness industry for over 30 years, now is really the smart time to really get started. This is what happens. We're having a conversation. Most people procrastinate and make excuses because it's difficult to make changes. And that's part of getting started. You got to change. Because if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. And nothing's going to happen. So you got to get started. You got to get started. You got to get started. But now's the best time to get started because it gives you 2 months before the new year. And we know most New Year's resolution people, this is the year I'm going to lose weight. And you procrastinate and you gain weight during the holidays. Now, I'll be honest with you. The average individual who doesn't get started or who's not thinking about being healthy or getting healthy will gain anywhere in 6 weeks from 5 to 15 pounds in a little less than 2 months, meaning the holiday season. That quick, get caught up in the holidays festivities, the holiday parties, the holiday celebrations, the holiday gatherings, where there's a bunch of alcohol, bunch of food, bunch of sweets, sugary desserts. And if you're not focused, wherever you are right now, you could easily gain an additional 5 to 15 pounds in that little bit of time of now in the first of the year. And if it's already been difficult for you this year, getting ready to go into it, it's not like you turn a switch on and the new year comes and you get started. No, getting healthy, you gotta get started now. You gotta turn on the light and say, I gotta do something. But you can't just say it. Getting started, you gotta do it. And that's why most people struggle and they need a coach or a trainer. Because now you have that accountability partner or that coach that's gonna walk with you in the journey of overcoming the excuses in your head and the challenges that you've been facing all your life. of procrastination, making excuses, saying you don't have time. We all have time to take care of ourselves. The question is, what are we doing with the time that we have? So you got to get started. And so one of the things we do as coaches, we help you be intentional, or we coach you, we teach you. Part of the training process is that you got to be intentional. You got to be intentional about change. Woo, you got to be intentional about getting started. We're going to focus more today on the weight loss, but we'll talk about toning and tightening and building muscles and defining the body, hopefully in some of the talks moving forward. But today we're going to talk about losing weight or weight loss. And you have to be intentional. You have to be intentional about what you put in your mouth, what you put in your body. If you want to lose weight, if you want to get started about getting healthy, you got to be intentional. We all have 24 hours, but we got to be intentional about how we spend our 24 hours and what we do with the 24 hours and what we eat within that 24 hours. You got to be intentional. That's why a coach is so good for you. It helps you become accountable for the time that you have, for what you put in your body, the food that you eat, and the activities. All those things are intentional. It's too easy to grab a fast food and throw it in our mouth, or junk food and throw it in our mouth, or sugary drinks and put it in our system. That's easy. But you got to be intentional about making better choices, better decisions, becoming healthier. So we got to develop a plan. We got to write a vision. We got to write a plan, a daily plan, a weekly plan, a monthly plan, and we take it one day at a time, 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time. But we be intentional. So not only do you have to get started, you got to be intentional about what you eat, how you eat, when you eat, how much you eat, and be intentional about being more active. Walking, jogging, biking, swimming, exercising, working out, training. Be intentional so that you can make changes. So you got to get started. You got to be intentional. You got to make changes. You got to make changes. You have to make changes. Because if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you get. And we all know that's insane. That means if I'm already overweight, I'm just going to keep gaining weight if I don't make changes. So making changes is like change the way we think. That's why we focus on the mental and the emotional health, and the mental and the emotional fitness. Because we all got to deal with the issues of life, the trials, the tribulations, the challenges, the good, the bad, the ups, the downs, the changes, the turnarounds. That none of us can escape that. We all have to deal with issues of life, the good and the bad. They come together and they work together. And hopefully, if you have the right attitude and the right mindset, it's going to work together for you good. The things you don't like, you got to say, I got to change it. The things you do like, you got to say, how do I continue to get better? But either side it is, you're focused on getting better. So what I don't like, how do I make it better? What I do like, how do I make it better? So I'm focusing always on getting better. Attitude is everything. No matter what season we're in. So we got to make changes in the way we think, how we think. We got to think bigger and we got to think better. My God. What do you mean think bigger? The bigger picture is the vision, the goals. What do I want to see? What do I want to achieve? What do I want to accomplish? The process is a daily process, a weekly process. And the process is difficult and hard because it's easy to keep doing what I've already done. It's time to change. And now is the time. So we don't gain weight, more weight. And then we say, okay, well, let's start now. No, start right now. Don't wait till the new year to get started when it's even more difficult. Start now while it's in your mind. I got to become healthier. I got to become healthier. I got to become healthier. I got to do something different. I got to do something new. I can't keep doing the same stuff. We got to get started. We got to be intentional and we got to make changes. So we got to think better so that we can do better. So that we can live better if we want to get healthier and become healthier or being healthy, getting healthy. So we got to make better choices, better decisions. And that's that intentional part comes in. The process is also, we got to be patient. We didn't get out of shape overnight. We didn't gain weight overnight. And you're not going to lose weight overnight. You're not going to get in shape overnight. So let's keep it real. So as a coach, this is like a free consultation, right? I'm just talking to you. Let's keep it real. Your body is not going to change overnight. Your habits aren't going to change overnight. But we got to start somewhere. And whatever we do it in the now. We don't procrastinate for tomorrow because tomorrow will be now. And tomorrow, we keep chasing tomorrow and we keep putting it off, making excuses. No more excuses. If you need help, you ask for it. I'm here for you. I do in-person coaching and I do online coaching. We do Zoom coaching. We do FaceTime coaching. We're just here to help you. But we can't make you. You got to want it. You got to want it so bad you're patient. Because change is not going to happen overnight. If it was that easy, you would have already changed. So we got to get started. We got to become intentional. We got to make changes. So you got to win the battle of your mind. That's why we've talked about mentally healthy and mentally fit. That's a daily fight. How you think about yourself, how you think about food, how you think about exercise, how you think is a mental battle. And we got to win the battle of the mind. Attitude is everything. And so that we can win the battle of the emotions. Because our emotions, come on, let's keep it real. Our emotions are all over the place. In the same day, we got all kind of emotions. 1 minute we're up, next minute we're mad, next minute we're crying, next minute, come on. Our emotions. So we want to be emotionally fit. So no matter what happens, we're being intentional about doing what we got to do. Stay in the course, not being moved on emotions. We want to learn principles, how to eat, what to eat, no matter how we feel. Because we can go on an emotional binge, emotional eating, and not realize that those habits that we have, some of them are based on how we feel, emotional. So that's why we focus on the whole person, the spirit, the body, and the soul. Your soul is your mind, your will, and your emotions. We want you to be emotionally healthy and emotionally fit because we got to deal with the reality called life. Life is going to be life, good and bad, ups and downs, changes and turnaround. We're going to have these different emotions daily, weekly, monthly, all the time. But we want to be emotionally healthy and emotionally fit so we win the battle in our emotions. We become healthier. We become fitter through our emotions. Because our emotions can trigger our thinking. And we want our emotions healthy so that we have our emotional health can make our mental health so much easier. So we want to learn how to live. I always say this in my coaching sessions, holistic coaching. The hardest part for us, we, individual humans, is to learn how to live by principles and not by feelings and emotions. Our feelings and emotions change all the time. But if I can do the principles, that's where we become intentional. That's why we have the vision and the plan and the goal. I'm intentional. I got to eat better. I got to eat healthy, regardless of how I feel. It's not based on how I feel. No, I got to be intentional. This is good for me. This is good for my body. So I'm being intentional about eating better, regardless of how I feel or what I'm going through. I'm making changes the way I think. So if I think better, I do better. If I do better, I live better. Remember that. If I change my thinking, I can change my behavior. If I change my behavior, I can change my life. I was talking to a young lady today, and we got to go. We got to go. We're going to do it. It's already won this year so far. Already lost almost 60 pounds. She gained some. She went on vacation. But she's focused. We set another goal for another year. Come on, man. This is a lifestyle. She says, I got to lose 100 pounds. She said, this time next year, 100 pounds. Yeah, this time next year, 100 pounds. Okay. We already lost 60. Another 100, man. We're going to be healthier and fitter. So we just talked about that. So we broke it down from what do we got to do per month? Then what do we need to do per week? What do we need to do per day? And we made a commitment with each other. We're going to do this for medical reasons, health reasons. We're going to do this. If you got somebody in your family that has medical issues and they need to get started, need to become healthier, or we're talking about getting healthy. They need to get healthy and they're struggling, they need a coach and a trainer, but they definitely need a coach, someone to coach them on not just what they eat, but coach them uh, 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 exercising, but not just coaching on eating and exercising, coaching them on winning the battle of the mind. That's what we do here at Supreme Total Fitness. We focus on the whole you, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. We don't want to be so spiritually healthy and then physically we can't enjoy our life because we have so many medical issues. We want to be healthy from the spirit, body, and the soul. All right, so you got this thing is being patient. Being patient. So not only be intentional, but we got to be patient. Not only do we have to make changes by being more active, more focused, thinking and our doing, being active. We got to do something different. We got to do something new, y'all. You got to do something new. We can do this, and we can do this together. It's called a journey to getting healthier, the journey to losing weight, the journey of keeping the weight off. That's, the losing weight is just one part of it. The major part is keeping it off. How many of you out there have lost weight and gained it back, lost weight, gained it back, lost weight and gained more weight? So there's not just one part of the journey. The other part of the journey is your lifestyle change. Once you get to the point, like we talked with the young lady, when we get to that 100 pounds, go. She made the commitment and we made the commitment with her. So, okay, we're going to do this together. And it's a journey. Some days are good, some days are not good. Some weeks are good, some weeks are not good. But we're being intentional about making the proper changes, doing the necessary things, being patient, but persistent. If you want to lose weight, you got to be patient. It's not going to happen. You didn't gain it overnight, and you're not going to lose it overnight. You want to become healthier, you didn't get out of shape overnight, so you're not going to get in shape overnight. You got to be patient, and you got to be persistent. And the problem with most people, 30 years in this industry, I've seen a lot of people win. I got a lot of testimonies. I've seen people change their life. But I've seen a lot of people try, and the issues of life keep getting in the way. They haven't changed the way they think. So they haven't let go of some old habits, some bad habits. And letting go of the old is the hardest part. We are creatures of habits. So when we talk about change, you like eating a certain way, and you've been eating this all your life, but you know you need to be healthier. But to make that change, that's why you have to be intentional about it. Because that intentional helps you become more disciplined. More discipline helps you become more consistent of making the right changes, learning how to eat better, learning how to eat better, learning how to eat better, learning how to eat smarter, learning how to eat cleaner. That's the changes, the way you think, and the things you do. And that's what the struggle is. Most people don't win the battle of the mind. But at Supreme Total Fitness, what we do is we focus on the spirit, body, and soul. So we try to work it all, because it all goes together anyways. That persistent thing is the key. You got to want it. See, as a coach, as a trainer, I want it for you. I want you to feel good. I want you to look good. I want you to be healthy. I want you to be fit. I want you to change your life. I want to see you transform your life. That's why I've been doing this for 30-something years. I've seen it happen. But you got to want it. And I'm painting the picture, and it's not going to be easy. It's not downloading the app. It's a lifestyle change. It's a journey. It's a process. But the good thing is you find a good coach. Even if it's not me, you find a good coach. we have the passion in the heart to be patient with you because we understand it is a process. It's not going to happen overnight. And some of you out there that say, oh, I lost weight over. Yeah, you lost overnight, but you gained it right back overnight. No, we're talking about once you lose it, you keep it off. Like the young lady I just talked about. She's 60-something pounds down this year, but we want to do another 100 pounds by next year. So we're on the right track. Had a little setback, went on vacation, gained 4 or 5 pounds, but we're focused again. We set new goals, new visions. We're not waiting till the first of the year to get started. We're doing it right now. Why? So that we win during the Thanksgiving holidays. We win during the Christmas holidays. We win and we finish the year strong. We win and we finish the year focused. We win where we function and flowing into a new year at another level, already in progress. Ooh, I said we're in progress for the changes that we say we need and we want to do, whether it's a medical or physical or mental or spiritual, we're already flowing. We're already flowing. I said we're already flowing. We're not waiting to get started. We're getting started now. That's the first step. Get started. Stop procrastinating. Stop making excuses and get started now. With Coach Don, or find you another coach. But get started now. Accountability, discipline, motivation. That's what coaches do for you. They hold you accountable. They help you become disciplined. And they give you the motivation. They encourage. They have somebody side by side who believes in you and believes in what you're doing. And will be patient with you. But you gotta want it. We can't want it for you. It's your life, it's your body, it's your health. If you keep doing what you're doing, nothing's going to change. Keep making excuses, nothing's going to change. Keep procrastinating, nothing's going to change. Keep putting it off, nothing's going to change. Accountability. Accountability. That's why we got to be intentional. And we take it one day at a time. The Almighty God gives us one day at a time. And we have good days and bad days. But we got to have daily goals, weekly goals, and monthly goals. That keeps us being intentional and focused on the vision, the goal, and the plan. So if you, your loved ones, your children, your family members, your friends, your co-workers, your company, your business, your ministry, your organization, your women's group, if you're serious and you're ready for change, and you made up your mind, says it's time to change, it's time to get started, it's time to make progress, it's time to move forward, it's time to get healthier. Contact Coach Don J at gmail.com. Contact me. No more procrastination. No more excuse. Contact me. This is a free consultation. I'll give you one more one-on-one so we can figure out everybody's body is different. Everybody's mind's different. But we got to figure out where you are. So once you know where you are, and we got to get the truth. No, where we are. Don't ignore getting on the scale. Don't ignore doing the measurements. No, where are you? We got to find you first. Then we'll set some goals. We'll make a plan. But you got to be patient and you got to be persistent. And the ultimate goal is you got to want it. It takes determination and commitment. I'm determined to walk with you, to coach you, to help you or your group or your organization or your company. but are you committed to it, or is this something you want to try? Get on the roller coaster. It's the new year. This is no. Make your mind up. Be intentional. Get started. Get committed. No matter what, I'm doing this. No matter what. No matter what, I'm doing it. No matter how long it takes, how hard it is, I'm changing. I'm becoming healthier. I'm losing the weight. I'm getting in shape. I'm burning body fat. I'm going to burn the inches in the different part of it. I'm going to strengthen up my knees and my ankles and my back. I'm going to eat better. You got to be committed to win, determined to win. And you got to overcome all those obstacles. I don't feel like it. I don't want to do it. You gotta, yeah. That's the determination. You gotta overcome those excuses, overcome those challenges, overcome those obstacles, and that the coach is gonna walk with you. And stop looking for the quick way. You know, in 30 years of being in this field, most people that I know who did it the quick way, guess what happened? They didn't change the way they think, and they didn't change the things they do. So eventually they went right back to where they were. Because nothing really changed. They just found a quick way of losing. But the day to day, the week to week, the month to month, nothing changed. You didn't learn how to do something better, how to be more intentional, more disciplined. So eventually, in a year to 3 years, it's right back. Because getting started is just the beginning. But this is a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. It's hard because you've never done it before. But you can do it. But it's a lifestyle. You gotta want to do it. It's gonna change your life. Is it easy? No. There's times I don't feel like it, but it's a principle. I do it. If you say you're gonna do something, do it. Do what you say, no matter how difficult it gets. Develop new habits. Do something new. Do something different. If you keep doing what you're doing, nothing's gonna change. And your body reaches a plateau in the beginning if you do something different. But I'm constantly changing my routine in my program. And most of the time, I don't feel like doing it, but I feel so good afterwards. And I was telling somebody today, I said, man, this thing is so good for my mental. Physically, I get toned, I get defined, I feel, but mentally, exercise and eating good makes me feel good. Gives me more. Eating right gives you more energy. Because some of you know, if you eat the wrong stuff, you be like, oh God. Oh God. Oh, you're ready to sleep. So losing weight can improve your cardiovascular health and reduce the risk of complications that relate to obesity. So to lose weight, we should aim for at least 300 weekly minutes of physical activities. You're like, whoa. Start somewhere. That should be a goal. So you might not get it right away, but eventually you want to be physically active. You gotta get active. You got to strengthen your muscles, your ankles and your knees, quads and your hammies, shoulders and your back. Come on, you only got one body and you only got one life to live. So you got to become more active. You got to make the time to do it. You make the time to do everything else that you want. Make the time to take care of you. Sometimes we got to be real and tough on it. You make the time to do everything else you want to do. Make the time to take care of you. You make the time to take care of everybody else. Make the time to take care of you. It's a sacrifice. There's a script that says, present your body as a living sacrifice. So from a spiritual standpoint, it's a living sacrifice. Every day when I wake up, I have a choice. I could eat bad or I can eat good. I love eating good. Eating bad sometimes is good, but it's not good for you. So my oatmeal in the morning is my go-to. Sometimes bananas, sometimes apples, but my go-to. Oh my God. It's so easy to go pick up something fast food, eat the wrong food. No, you got to be intentional. It's a commitment. Tomorrow's not promised to none of us. Let's take care of ourselves. Let's finish the year focused. Let's finish the year focused. Let's finish the year. Let's get healthier. Let that become a priority and a goal, getting healthier. I'm talking to me too. There's some areas that I'm working on with myself. So you think this message is for you. I'm talking to me too. I got new visions, new goals. Hopefully you do too. Is it going to happen just because we think about it? No. You got to make the time to do it. I said we got to make the time to do it. So for me, a lot of times I get up. I like working out early in the morning. So I get up an hour earlier, sometimes an hour and a half earlier to get me time in because it starts the day off focused with energy. I feel better. My mind's right. I'm ready to go. Do I want to get out of the bed? My alarm goes off. And like, oh my God. It's a sacrifice. Eating right. I can easily pick up the wrong food or I can sacrifice and eat. It's a living sacrifice. Talking to a young lady today, and I was like, and we're talking about getting started. I said, you got a meal prep? She's like, yeah, I'm a meal prep on Sundays. I said, there you go. My schedule's busy in the week, but I'm gonna make time. Because if I keep doing what I'm doing, nothing's gonna change. So I'm gonna make the sacrifice. On Sunday, I'm a meal prep for the week. My week schedule is busy, but I'm making me in my schedule. That's it right there. Put you in your schedule. And I'm going to be intentional. I said, yep, you have to. Because it's so easy to turn the alarm off and say, not today. And then the day becomes tomorrow and tomorrow. And then you're right back to the old you. The new you in the new year is coming. The holidays are coming. I wanted to go into more and more about losing weight loss. But I think this conversation was much needed. And everyone under the sound of my voice who hears me, we all can get better when it comes to our health. So we all me included, can get healthier. And this message is about getting healthier. That means we got to get focused. That means get started. Be intentional. It's going to help you with consistency and discipline and be intentional. Make the changes. Do something new every day. One thing new every day. Break those old habits. Forget about the things which are behind you. Break the old habits. Come on, y'all. A living sacrifice. Be patient. It's not going to happen overnight. Your spiritual walkers, you're not going to change overnight. Your physical walk, you're not going to change overnight. Your mental and emotional, the way you think and how you've been eating, that's not going to change overnight. So what do? We do what Supreme Total Fitness Coaching talks about: one day at a time, being intentional one day at a time. We win the day. The goal is to win the day. And if we can win more days than we lose, we're headed in the right direction. We're making progress. We want to win the day on our health. One day at a time. Then we win the week. Then we win the weekend. Because some of us win the weekend and we blow it on the weekends. But the ultimate goal, the bigger picture, like we was talking to a young lady who's already lost 60-something pounds this year. Great year. I'm trying to not call her name out. Her name keeps running, but I'm not going to call her out. Congratulations. We got 100 more because that's what we said we want. But her health, her blood pressure, her cholesterol, everything, when she goes, everything's getting better. It's working for her. Not just the weight loss, the health part. This show is about getting healthier. And you and I and all of us and your children, your family, your father, your mother, your sons, your daughters, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, your best friend, your girlfriend, your co-workers, your employees, your organization, your church member, we all can get healthier. So this message is for everybody. And there's plenty of coaches out there that want to help you. And I am one. And I do in person and I do online. So you can reach me at coachdonj@gmail.com. Shoot me an email real quick. And then I give you a call and we'll do a one-on-one consultation. And my ultimate goal is to transform your life from the inside out. You become spiritually healthy and spiritually fit, physically healthy and physically fit, mentally healthy, mentally fit, and emotionally healthy, emotionally fit. You become a better you. And when you do you, there's not another person on this planet that can do you the way you do you. So come on, let's get started together. Let's go on this journey to get better, healthier, toner, fitter. Contact me now. Finish the year focused and strong. So you have a jump start into the new year. And hopefully in the next 6 months to 9 months, if you really focus, we can really see a great change. So that means going into the summer, by the spring and the summertime, if you do it now, oh my God, you change how you see yourself and the way you think. So this holistic training is about changing the way you think so that you change the things you do. If you can change the way you think, we can change your behavior. You make the time. You become a living sacrifice. You be more intentional. You become more disciplined, more focused, more patient, more persistent. We're always focusing on doing something new. Every day, if we do something new, we develop a new habit, a new way of doing things, a new and better way of living. And here's the most important part, and I'm done. Totally away from what I thought I was going to do. But the most important part, you become a leader in your family, and you'll help other people because they'll see how serious you are about the way you helped yourself to make the necessary changes. So you don't have to beat them up. They just watch you week in, month out. So wow, I seen you start stuff, but you don't ever finish. But this time you're consistent. You're changing. This is real. You're doing it. Oh my God. You not only did you lose weight, but you got so much better. You got so much more life and energy. Your attitude is more better. You're more productive. Not just on a professional, but on a personal. Woo! I'm Coach Don J from Supreme Total Fitness Coaching. This is the Supreme Total Fitness Coaching Show. I pray that there was something said that encouraged you, challenged you, added value to you wherever you are on this planet. I'm asking you to like this, to share this with one person. Those of you who know me, you know I'm always, from a spiritual perspective, I'm always going after the one, not the masses. If I can help one person, one family, one child, one mother, one father, one business person, one employee, one pastor, one minister, one congregation, one organization. If I can just, I'm after the one. If you're already doing it and you got it, I'm still on your side. I'm still cheering for you. I'm still high-fiving you. Keep doing what you're doing. Let's do this thing together. But if you're not, man, let's change your mother. Let's change your father. Let's change your son. Let's change your daughter. Let's change you. Let's change your wife. Let's change your husband. Let's change your company. Let's change your congregation. Because the more healthy you are, the more focused you are, the more productive you are. Let's change the lives of the people we really care about. I care about you. So are you the one? Contact me, Coach Don J. If I don't even know you, contact me. We are living in 2023. We do things over. I'm here to help. Here to help. To motivate, to hold you accountable. Help you become more disciplined. Help you transform and change your life. So if we've added value to you, we've encouraged you, we've remotivated you, I'm asking you to motivate me back. How can you motivate me back? You can contact me at CoachDonJ@gmail.com. How can you motivate me back? You can like this show. How can you motivate me back? You can subscribe to this channel. How can you motivate me back? You can just share it with one person that I know you know. This message, I'm talking about getting healthier. We all can get healthier. I'm a health coach, and I can get healthier. We all can get better. And that's all this is all about. Let's just get better together. Let's get better together. Let's go on this journey together. Let's sharpen each other. So subscribe and share this show. I'm looking forward to hearing you. I'm looking forward to working with you. I'm looking forward to talking to you. I'm looking forward to you liking it and sharing it. God bless you. May heaven smile upon you. Let's get started now. Getting healthier. That's the goal. Getting healthier, that's the goal. Getting healthier, that's the goal. Getting healthier, that's the goal. One step at a time, one day at a time, one area at a time. But let's get healthier. Let's go into the holiday season, winning the battle of our mind. Let's get healthier. So when we start the New Year's off, we're already soaring into the New Year's to achieve the goals that we have set for ourselves and our loved ones and our family members. Getting healthy. You got to get started. And if you're going to get started, do it right now. God bless you. May heaven smile upon you. Share this with one person. Like it. Subscribe. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. No more excuses. Call Coach Stud. Come on, let's do this thing together. We can win together. God bless. Peace.